On my rebounder. All right. Hey, everybody. That was called a pattern interrupt. All right. So hopefully you're paying attention. All right. Our 6th rapid revamp class starts Tuesday. It's going to be awesome. So we have honed this class down. It really is rapid. What is it? This is how we optimize property management businesses deal flow. So if you think, man, my business would be amazing if I just had more leads, I just need more leads. Here, I'm going to show you why you probably don't need more leads. You need better flow through your pipeline. So let me share my screen real quick and I'll show this to you. And I'll show you why clients come to us and how we help them make a lot more money in their property management business. All right, here we go. Let's see. Window, audience window. Here we go. All right. First, I'm going to point out that there's a big difference in types of leads. You think you just need more leads, but what you really want is more warm leads, probably because cold leads have a really low close rate. And if I give you a whole bunch more cold leads, what happens is it clogs up your sales pipeline. And so then you're actually getting less deals. You're getting less deals on. The more and more crappy leads you have, the more clogged your sales pipeline gets. The ideal is to have less leads and more deals. That is the ultimate thing in business. Less leads to follow up on, to talk to, but higher close rate. You're actually getting more and more deals on. And yes, that's possible. A lot of times people think, oh, I just need more and more leads. I did this in my own business. We had tons of leads coming in and our close rate was going down because we had too much garbage, and you need better leads. The best leads, 90% close rate leads, are warm leads, which means they know you, trust you, or like you. So would you rather have 10 cold leads or 5 warm leads? Which would you rather have? Right? You would probably rather have 5 because that means 4 deals most likely, whereas 10 cold leads, maybe 1 that you're going to get on. All right. Now, the other thing is you're doing probably a bunch of wasteful things like SEO and pay-per-click and content marketing, all this internet marketing stuff, social media marketing. And the reality is the people searching for a property manager online are at the end of the sales cycle. They're the worst, they're the most price sensitive. If you can capture people earlier in the sales cycle, where all the people that are not yet aware of property management, or people that are aware of it but think all property managers suck and there's not really great ones out there, and there's a negative perception which has been well earned by a lot of people in the industry, then if you can capture them out here, you will be able to close more deals more easily at a higher price point than your competition. And word of mouth captures the best leftover stuff, and then the scraps that fall off the word of mouth table, the crappiest stuff. That's the people searching on Google. Now you're a commodity, and there's no scarcity. There's tons of available business out there in the blue ocean. They're just not searching on the internet yet. They're not there. So there's 70% that are self-managing. In Australia, there's like 80% that are usually using property managers. Like, it's crazy. There's so much available potential market share here in the US. There should be a property management gold rush or something going on, right? There's tons of business. My clients are able to add without doing paid advertising or cold leads. They're able to add sometimes 100, 200, 300. One of our clients added 400 doors in a year. They had a full-time BDM. They had a full-time operations person so they could handle this. But they were able to add over 400 doors in a year. So let me show you what we do in the rapid revamp, and you might find this really exciting. Oh, I want to show this real quick. If you think you're going to grow your business by doing what all the biggest companies in your market are doing, all that internet marketing stuff, then you're this guy. You're dumb David. He's going to do all the same stuff. He's going to wear the same armor, same sword, same shield as, Goliath. And Goliath's going to kick his ass, right? Smart David had a hack, and that's DoorGirl. I'm going to show you one of our biggest hacks. This is how we help companies. Some of you small companies, some of you that have like under 1,000 doors, how we help you compete with the largest companies that exist in your market. And if you are over 1,000 doors, like some of our clients, this is where you are weak. This is where the smaller companies can get you, right? These are the challenges. This is how small companies can compete with the big ones, right? They have big marketing budgets, right? The big companies, they have lots of customers in cloud, so they get lots of referrals. They have warm leads. These big companies have good organic positioning usually. They have the top spots on Google. Very difficult to dethrone, very expensive to try to dethrone, not even usually worth the time and effort to dethrone anyway, when you can go out and get business. They get so many leads, they become complacent. They ignore their website. They ignore like a lot of different changes in their pipeline. And so they need this stuff too. But if you do this, this will help your business. And they often have poor reviews online. A lot of companies do. They have high overhead and outdated methods, right? So when we get into the things we're going to tackle in the rapid revamp, these are some of your opportunities. They prospecting, they might not be doing that. They might not be doing some of the most effective warm outreach strategies that we would give you. They maybe aren't focusing on building up a really solid reputation. A lot are starting to play this game, but you could win. You could win at this game. The website, you can have something better than theirs, especially if it's old or outdated. A lot of these companies have old or outdated stuff, or they just have something from like PMW or something like that that's pretty boilerplate. You can have something that's optimized to convert, not just trying to manipulate Google, that gets customers, right? Branding, you can look as good as any company or better. So this is one of the areas we can help you. And then sales, you can have a better sales process and a better sales pipeline so you can close more deals more easily at a higher price point. And you can have better pricing. Most of them have bad pricing model. I don't have that on here. And technology, they hire lots and lots of people. You might be able to leverage technology and tools if they're an older company and they haven't made a lot of changes. There's also a lot of franchises. They have their own problems. I'm not going to go into that, but let me share with you what we do in the rapid revamp. So you think you just need more leads, right? So if you think you need more leads, you can look at this lead generation, right? We're going to invest time, energy, focus, cash, and effort. These are the 5 currencies. And we're going to invest that into turning on lead generation. So we turn this on full blast a lot of times in businesses as much as we can. And we that gets the water flowing. But the problem is you're trying to water your business, you're trying to grow it, but you're not getting a lot of output. You're not closing a lot of deals. And so you're spending a lot of money and not getting a great ROI. You don't have a really low acquisition cost for each client that you're getting on. Then it's probably because you have these leaks. These are the biggest leaks. All right. So we're going to talk about these. So we've got first big leak, branding. If you're branded as a real estate company, then you are probably losing out on at least half the amount of deals and leads you could be getting. And you're losing out on the easiest ones to close because agents won't refer business to you. And so these are warm leads that have a super high close rate. They don't want to send them to somebody that's a real estate company or that's a competitor. So branding is a big leak. You might not be branded specifically as property management. You might have a name that's not very memorable. You might be using the wrong color. There's a lot of potential pitfalls here, and this is a big blind spot. We're going to help you clean this up. We do logo design, all that. It's included in our program. And like I said, this program is rapid. We're spending 2 weeks only on each of these things to get them dialed in. So reviews, right? Perception. The goal is to get some video testimonials from your clients. We teach you how to do that. We teach you how to reach out, but we want to make sure you get at least 2 or 3 video testimonials because this shores up one of the biggest trust leaks that exists. Each of these leaks are leaks of trust, and sales and deals happen at the speed of trust. So the next is the website. We're going to optimize the website. We'll redo your website, or we'll teach you the principles of how to make your existing website effective. You can test your website right now by going to doorgrow.com/quiz. If you have a new website, you think it's amazing, you love it so much, go test it. Go to doorgrow.com/quiz, take the quiz, grade your website. And what you'll find is most websites, especially most websites from our competitors, they get low grades. Like a letter grade will give you a letter grade on a scale of 0 to 100, and most get like 50% or worse, which is an F, which means failure, right? So you need an A grade website if you want to get conversions and get clients. This is another big leak. And if each of these is leaking a percentage, there's this filtration of not getting business on, right? The next is pricing. Most of y'all are just charging like 10% or some sort of flat fee, and you're leaving so much money on the table. You're not targeting the 3 types of buyers that exist psychologically, which are cheapos, normals, and premiums. You don't know how to target the majority or the largest of those groups effectively. And you've been pandering and setting your pricing according to the cheapos in the market because those are the people that are searching on Google and that you're able to attract through lead generation, through internet marketing. You get the worst. And so we're going to teach you how to close more deals more easily at a higher price point and have better pricing. And this pricing model will help you lower your operational costs. And we call it 3-tier hybrid model. And so, or 3-plan hybrid model, targeting these 3 types of buyers. So we're going to optimize your pricing, and then we're going to get into purpose. This is the most important thing we're going to take you through in this program. This is what dramatically can decrease your staffing costs, your operational costs in a business, which is your biggest expense. This is our greatest sales hack or secret to closing deals, because it's all about creating trust. That's what purpose is about. What I mean by purpose is people want to know that you have a purpose for running this business beyond just squeezing money out of them. You need a real cause, a real purpose that feeds you besides just taking their money. And they will believe whatever is true, right? Like my purpose is to inspire others to love true principles. That's why I do what I do, which means I love figuring out what works and sharing it with other people. My business allows me to invest in some of the most expensive masterminds and coaches and programs so that I can learn, so that I then get to teach and share, which I love doing. This is fun for me. So I want you to have a business that gives you purpose, that gives you fulfillment. And if you relate that to your target audience, they will trust you more because they know why you're doing this, besides just trying to get their money. The default assumption in sales is that you want their money. They know this, but they will assume that you're willing to be unethical to get their money, unless you share with them you have a motive beyond that. And our purpose at DoorGrow feeds my purpose. Our purpose at DoorGrow is to transform property management business owners and their businesses. We want to transform you, because if we can transform you, we can transform your business, and we can then transform and have a ripple effect to transforming communities and benefiting thousands and thousands of people and families, right? So the next leak is pitch. We get into sales. We want to make sure you know how to optimize your close rate, close more deals more easily at a higher price point. So we're going to teach you 4-phase selling, our golden bridge script, all of these things that have made our clients like double sometimes their close rate, and create a lot more trust and create a much longer lifetime value and a warmer and healthier relationship with their prospects. If we shore up all of these leaks, then you will be leaking less time. You'll spend less time trying to grow your business. It'll take less energy. It'll be less draining to you. You'll be able to have better focus on the things that matter most. You'll have more money, a lot more money, and you won't have to work as hard if we build this effective pipeline. But right now, you probably feel like you're working super hard. You're working super hard. You're drained, and you feel like there's a lot of stress. And it's because you are lacking these things. There's leaks in each of these, and you can't see them right now, probably. So get on a call with us. We'll help you identify whether you have challenges here, and we can get you into our rapid revamp, where it takes 90 days. We go through each of these very quickly, and we will give you a website. We will redo your branding. We'll do logo design. We'll design some print collateral for you. We will help you get your pricing. We'll give you spreadsheets and everything. We'll help make this fast so that we can clean up your business, and you'll have a different front end for your entire business in 90 days. And then you can start to use our growth strategies next. So check this out and join our next class for the Rapid Revamp. It starts Tuesday.